Look at this. Confirming updates 1, 2. Oh. Yep. So it appears they have a misleading deal that you have to do. Well, they didn't exactly say you had to wait, but it said that we had to be somewhere Pacific in order for this to save. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnagacci, and this is not going to be a very long video because I don't have enough a whole lot of room here to deal with, as always, per any mobile device that I've ever had to deal with. That may soon change, though. Anyway, so I want to talk about someone named Jeff Hardy. I think his name is. He's a wrestler who's been in the WWE's where that is his name, actually. He is the other brother of Matt Hardy. And WWE has offered to help him in the past. I remember because I've seen articles. I don't read too very well. Before I continue on, here, let me just say this. That I don't admit it. I mean, I admittedly do not watch the news or pay attention to it very much. Or even watch anything to do, let alone with sports or wrestling or anything like that. But when it comes up on the news feed, when I bring up my my Chrome or whatever rings up with the browser, lets me know what the latest news is. That's how I know about anything. I mean, I admit that I used to watch a little bit of news back in the day on the TV, but even then, I still didn't watch it as much as I watched just regular old TV like Power Rangers, etc., anything like from that to A-Team or anything like that. It was on. So anyway, Jeff Hardy has, I guess, some kind of drug abuse or whatever, I think, or something like that. And believe it or not, I think we've all forgotten about it. And they've actually taken the time to now have AEW offer to help him. And he said this is the same exact statements he said with WWE. Now, again, I'm not here to defend the man or be on anybody's side, but I will say that Jeff Hardy has had this opportunity before. I've also heard he's had many opportunities in the past, and then they quit dealing with him. So, and he's been to jail for, I think, murder or something. I don't know what the hell happened there, but either way, it's crazy. Yeah, because it's the same thing about what happened to WWE. They said that he would not be allowed back in there, and that, until he gets this under control. And the same thing he said was he understood that, and he will not be back until then. Well, needless to say, he's been through too many opportunities. Now, I'm all for one for someone getting better and all that. Don't get me wrong. And it's not that I don't have faith in somebody getting better and all that kind of crap, as if I care one way or the other about people I don't really know. But hey, I'm all for it if he wants to get better. I mean, just because I'm not one that can provide money, all I can do is give you my condolences and my support. That's it. Because that's about all much I can say about that. Now, there is Vince McMahon. It doesn't surprise me any that anything like this would have happened, but I'm still kind of back and forth on the idea of whether or not I believe that he's been having an affair. But then again, him and Linda McMahon, I believe is her name, hasn't exactly been on the aisle of where they've been together for a while. So him having an affair with him, employees of the female persuasion, it was more of a stunt from what I remember. And now he's stepping down due to, well, first it was allegations of that. Now it's something else. I don't know. I don't really care. Personally, I don't really believe that, and this is just on a personal level. I don't believe the man's been doing it, but I could be wrong. I mean, hello, how many of you out there are going to sit there and just say and get on the bandwagon and say, "Yeah, he did it"? How do you know? Were you holding his hand? Were you watching him? It's like the same thing with Michael Jackson. A lot of you, it's easily to forget how much one can be in an unprecedented situation, or a situation you'd never think you'd be in, because in a way you kind of bring it on yourself because of the more time you spend with people, and you never know what happens. Like all of a sudden someone can say some things and you'd be under fire. Basically the idea that you're going to court and you're trying to fight the battle and say that no, you didn't do it. And then again, you could have been the one doing it, but you're still going to want to say that no, you didn't do it. Because if you admitted to it, you wouldn't even be in the courtroom in the first place. Or not really in the first place, but in the first place of having to be there all the time. It'd just be settled. So you're the criminal. I mean, who the hell wants to admit to doing something bad? I mean, nobody does, to be honestly fair. I mean, okay, for example, I've never hit anything, but let's just say for argument's sake I did. I have actually done it in video games because it's been something you can do. But anyway, I beat the crap out of that fan. And let's just say, for example, and it's really not against the law, but okay, it's against the law that I was I'm not supposed to abuse fans. Okay, I'm not talking about a human being, which there is a huge difference. Like as in a thing that blows air at you. So it's against the law for me to beat up that thing. All right. So, but do I really want to admit that I did it? No, I don't. Because it's something that's so terrible. However, those who do like to do it are psychopaths, and they're very rare and in between. I admit that as well that anybody can be a little bit of a psychopath, and before you get the wrong idea, that's not saying that everybody is. It's just anybody who can be just as conniving, maybe not as worse, as though they actually admit to it. To the crime. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. But I mean, literally, Jeff Hardy is a man that's been in this Baruki Village, I guess is where we're at, or town, I'm not sure. So cool. I didn't even know that would be up there. I just kind of, it pays to pay attention. But yeah, I'm just saying, I mean, Jeff Hardy is someone that, hey, I can respect. But not because of what he's done that's been so bad or terrible or something like that. I just respect him. Young lady. Oh, Aldo, you are the first mature as a guard. You're really growing up fast. The peace we treasure so much in this village is now in your hands, Guardsman Aldo. I'm sure you're going to be great. Roger that, mission. Turning around and heading back. Oh, sorry. Whatever, that was more of a reference. Just leave it to me. Leave it to me. Everything is going to be fine now that I'm here. So, basically, if you don't get that reference and you don't know Gundam Wing, the very first episode. There's actually been pilot episodes that are going to be either in Japanese or ones that you've never even heard of. Now, I don't know if there is or not, so I'm not going to swear there is, but it wouldn't surprise me any, especially because I've heard that in Japan, somehow or another, Gundam Wing has continued on, but we never got an English dub. And I saw Eternally My Master. I thought it was okay. I'm not going to say that I'm actually into seeing, a guy and a girl kiss, no matter how old or young they are. But, Oh, hello. I heard you joined the village guard. When you and the Finini were around in the forest long ago, it caused quite a disturbance around here. But that's already 16 years ago now. I still wonder sometimes, where did you come from? Oh. It's kind of hard for me to do the elderly woman voice. Gotta make your voice kind of really crack and stuff. At least with the old man voice, it's not very hard. I mean, some people, it's easy enough. So I found obtained one oak. I don't know what that means, what it would do. Hey there, young lady. Let's see what you got to say. Everyone's setting up decorations for the festivals. I got balloons. I'm a little girl. Oh no, my balloons! Well, okay. Oh, a little boy. Beastie type started showing up all around this area lately. It's got people on the edge. But as long as we had the seventh kingdom, Miglins, with his holy blade and knights, our kingdom will reshape. Holy blade. I hope to become a great soldier and fight the beasts myself one day, but I'll beat them all. We have to depend on them. We're counting on you, hero from the future. Okay, I remember quite a bit of games, but this is ridiculous. Youth. Although, take a moment to admire this statue. Such a noble feature. This is a fine artistic achievement. I hear it was sculpted 20,000 years ago. Can you believe that? They sure made things to last back then. Such a masterpiece. I wonder what was going through the artist's mind when they crafted this. Thousands of years. Trying to imagine the stench of surviving all those years is overwhelming. It would be pretty cool to know more about the person who made this. I guess it'll always be a mystery though. So I am not going to try and do this to where I'm the better voiceman, but I want to be just as good anyway. That's why I do the best I can until my voice starts to be like, okay, yeah, I'm not going to be doing it. Okay, what's this guy? Some guy, really? Some guy? Hey, Otto, on patrol, don't work yourself too hard, okay? How are you finding the job? I would say that it's not really so overwhelming unless your mind just can't wrap itself around it. I think people can explain it, whatever. Hey, training was hard when I first started, but I'm doing much better now. It can be hard if you're not used to it. It's because you don't know how taxing it is. However, pushing forwards with everything you've got is what makes humans great. If you succumb to an easy life or easy money-making schemes, that's the end of us all. Now let's do this. So what you're missing there is the word greed. That's what greed is. Anyway. In other words, you get so greedy that, basically... hello, what's this? Girl. Sorok, where are you? Come on out. Oh, hi, Hodor. Have you seen Sorok around? I haven't seen him in a while now. I'm worried about the little kitty. He's such a playful little guy. Maybe he got lost in the forest. Oh, but I can look for him myself. So you don't need to do anything, Aldo. Sorok, question mark, come on, wherever you are. For we're out there from you. What do we got down here? Why, you found me. I've got to hand it to you. Although you've got real skills. Skills, nothing. What's the idea of hiding out in a weird place like this? You could get hurt. No way, it's all in a day's work for me. The Baroki hide and seek king. Hey, do you want to play hide and seek with me? Not really. If you can find me 3 times in a row, I'll yield my title to you. What do you say? Hide and seeking? I don't have time for games right now. Thank you. Sounds like you're scared you won't be able to find me. Well, how about a candy cap? It's no fun for me to if my opponent doesn't stand even a little chance. I know, here's a hint to help you find my first hiding spot place. Stop it, smell the flowers. Oh, God, no. Hey, come back here. Oh, this is no time to run around the village playing hide and seek. We'll just keep hiding all alone if I don't find him, though. Fine, how hard could it be? I'm actually not gonna do that. Thank you. I don't care if the boy gets lost. Hey. I have no idea what it does to do that. I've heard that in some games if you click on things it'll do something, but what do I know? What the hell am I doing? Basil? Basil. Even I've heard of that word. Or basil, whatever the hell you want to call that daggum pronunciation. Baroque Guard. Hey Aldo, keep up the good work. Sorry, but Kurok Swampland's off limits right now. Orders from the palace. Once the soldiers clear out the worst of the monsters, the road will be open again. What? But I have a sword. I'm an adventurer. Fine. I'll be like a clumsy loser and just run around till I don't care anymore. Ooh, hey. Oh, hey. Ho, ho, ho. I don't know what they're supposed to do. There's something I need to do in the Naru uplands. Better head home. Why? Whee! I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Get out of here. Nothing that way. Okay. So we're not gonna do anything special in this episode, but just run around like a couple of lunatics. What's this place? Utterly, man. Our way of life depends on the prism that we're able to dig on the ground. It's hard to imagine life without it, you know. However, it's still a finite resource. The prism will run out one day. Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Later.